and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a battle of the beauty blenders. Now, as you guys know, I really love saving money, and so I heard that there was a potential dupe for the iconic beauty blender that we know and love. So what I'm going to be testing out today is the Wonderblender. This is the Paw Paw edition from Shop Miss A. It's the AOA Studio line. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with what Shop Miss A is, it's an online website in the States, and it has such affordable makeup tools, accessories, and a ton of stuff. I've talked about it before. I will link my Shop Miss A video haul down below. This Wonderblender costs about $1.55 American, and when you convert that, that's about $2.08 Canadian, and this is highly affordable. So the great thing about AOA Studio and this Paw Paw edition, the reason why it's called that edition, is because 55 cents of every purchase goes to an animal in need. So that's pretty awesome that they do that. As you guys may know, the beauty blender, this retails for approximately $26 Canadian, and I'll insert the American price down below. Is this $2 Wonderblender just as good as the beauty blender here, the $26 one? We're gonna test it out for you guys. In this hand over here, I have the iconic beauty blender that we know and love. This is the dry version of it versus the Wonderblender. And as you can see, size comparison already, the Wonderblender is much larger than the beauty blender. The Wonderblender is actually so much softer than the beauty blender. And honestly, I've never found a sponge that is softer than the beauty blender. And so typically when I use a beauty blender or a Wonderblender, whatever you want to call it, I usually run it underwater and then I'll squeeze a little bit of the water out so it's nice and damp. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to have a look at the actual size of how large they get when they're actually wet. Look at how huge the Wonderblender gets after it's damp. It is gigantic. So I'm gonna see how this is with foundation, and then I'm gonna test it out with concealer. And on this side of my face, I'm gonna use the beauty blender, and then on this side, I'll use the Wonderblender. Alright guys, so the makeup is complete. I would say that the beauty blender and the Wonderblender both did a great job, but I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts about whether or not the Wonderblender is an actual dupe for the beauty blender. Honestly, the Wonderblender, even though it is a lot larger, it is so much softer than the beauty blender itself, and it did a great job blending my foundation. As for the concealer, I was a little bit nervous because this was so much larger than the typical beauty blender. I was worried about whether or not I could reach my under eye area, but because it's so soft and I can easily squeeze or form it into a different shape, it made it really easy to work with. Overall, I would have to say I'm very impressed with the Wonderblender. This is only $2 versus $26 Canadian. This is a fraction of the cost, and it does the same job. It doesn't feel really dense like other sponges I've tried that are currently out right now, and it looks great on both sides. It did a great job blending. Everything looks the same. What do I think about the Wonderblender, the Paw Paw edition? It is 100% a dupe. If you guys are looking for something more affordable and works really well and won't break the bank, get the Wonderblender from Shop Miss A. Thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. As you guys know, I really love sharing money saving tips, beauty on a budget, fashion on a budget. That is what I am all about. So I will definitely have more videos similar to this in the future. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.